Yuri, you're an egg. You are the egg of the day. How you been, man? And yes, Sam, you got tagged. Yippee Buddha. Not impressed. Not a very happy looking Cappy. Hey, Rock. What is up? Alright, well, I don't remember what we were doing. I think we were working on a fox pen over here. We're gonna start this early, huh, game? What a douche. Alright. Now, what does he want? He needs coverage. Just pause that. Some Space Engineers. Very nice. I have not played that game, actually. I don't think I have it. I'm not sure. Planet Zoo? I swear to God. I'm gonna murder you. Alright. Hey! It's a whole 42 ostriches! How you doing, friendo? Yeah, it has been a while. Where you been, stranger? Oh, I'm not doing too bad. Tired as hell, but I'll live. You know how it be. Don't mind if my voice is cracking a lot. That's been, that's kind of been the thing lately. I got voice cracks so bad you can call me Yuri. It's so good. You're making an abandoned zoo? Wait. Okay, you can't just say that and not give me details. What do you mean an abandoned zoo? That sounds amazing. Please throw that in the Discord. That's exactly why there's a Planet Zoo channel, or at least there should be. Pretty sure there's a Planet Zoo channel. If there's not, yell at me. Actually, yell at Yudi. I think he can make it. I know you can yell at him. Yelling at Yudi is fun. Anyone who hasn't given it a try should definitely start now. Oh man, that sounds so cool. So how much of my chaotic zoo have you managed to see? There is a Planet Zoo channel. Good. Because if there wasn't, you'd be getting yelled at, Yudi. Had released a Godzilla and King Kong skin. Nice. Nice. I dig that. Not the prettiest yet, but we'll get there. I think it's time I got on Planet Zoo. Exactly, exactly. I'm just pulling up my phone really quick so I can see these images getting absolutely dumped into my chat. I want to see this. I want to see exactly what he means. I'll even do a photo dump in there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, dude. Doing all that on a console, man? Dude, this is like the Last of Us level. Chimp pit. That gives me nightmares to think about, dude. I am terrified of chimpanzees. I know that sounds really weird, but I am petrified of chimps. Chimps scare me. They give me absolute heebies in ways I don't have words for. Hey Satan, could you just lay down quietly? No? You're just gonna destroy my bed? Okay. Thank you, Sheva. Like your masterpiece. Go hug a chimp. What's the worst that can happen? You should watch the movie Nope. I do need to watch that. It's been on my to-watch list for absolutely ever, A-Rock. Just haven't had time, man. Haven't had time. I think that's looking kind of sick, actually. I ain't mad. I ain't mad about how this is going. Has a lovable chimp in it? No. The only thing I think that scares me more than chimps would be baboons. I don't like them either. I don't like chimps. I don't like baboons. I don't like bonobos. I don't like most apes because they be violent, man. They're scary. Scared of polar bears. At least a polar bear will make it quick. Chimp? No way, man. Not a chance. Are there baboons? I think there's just mandrill, but I can look. I don't have all of the DLC. No. You have these things. You're definitely scared of octopus. That's fair. just intelligent wet jellos. Yeah. You really want them? Yeah, they're pretty cool. Do you have all of the DLCs? Senor Ostrich? I don't have all of them, but I have most of them. Just Europe and North America? I got you. Those are the good ones. Yeah. Yeah, that's looking nice. That's looking nice. Should have picked up wetland instead, though. How much of my zoo have you seen? That's the question, because I am loaded with capybara. I am overrun. None? Okay, well, this is the start of my fox enclosure. We're getting there. It's got this cool little peekaboo in it. Alright, and I built all of this over here for Sam. Because he was like, yeah, I know it's a tropical zoo, but let's put like one of the coldest species in the zoo. So I got Arctic wolves. And then I've got the exhibit hall. Yeah. Jeez, graders. We can do that. And then we come over here and we got llamas and peccary because why not? Their enclosure's not really done. It's just gonna slap together for now. We're gonna make this really cool. I'm thinking of building like kind of a temple or something in here. And then we got capybaras and maned wolves just absolutely everywhere. And then I got the, you know, snapper gators. Yudi's red panda, I think it was a drug den. With nothing to see here on the sign. And then the piece de resistance. It's the ape. Amazon Sweat Trap, that's what it was. Since y'all like King Kong, this is my Apes Island. So I have like orangutans and stuff. Hey, Benny's. How you doing, Benny? I got the gibbons. Sometimes my monkeys escape, so let me just make sure they aren't in here. That looks okay. Sometimes they fall through the enclosure. So yeah. This is the most psycho project I've ever taken on. But yeah, this is what like an hour of terrain manipulation can do. I'm pretty pleased with how it turned out. The broken off finger. It dwarfs the rest of my zoo, man. It just absolutely dwarfs it. Yeah, that's what we've got so far. We got lots more to do, like so much more. It's gonna be painful. I'm not sure what else we're throwing in this zoo. But you know how like Walt Disney, like in the parks or whatever, they have like those things that you see off in the distance, like the castle and stuff, and it's supposed to draw you in? That's exactly what I did with the giant monkey. It is about to have offspring, but maybe. Maybe it's already got it. Let's see. Hello, little red panda. Nothing to see here, right, buddy? Where'd you poop out your child? What a psycho. Where's the child? I don't see the child yet. Oh, maybe... Stop doing that. But it has unholy stats. Oh, they're playing! They're so cute. I love them so much. I don't think that's a baby. That one can just... You can hop out of there. I don't see the small baby. Where is it? Jesus Christ. Anybody on console having this problem, by the way? Not the worst stats, but not good ones. Hi, little baby. Look at you. You're so small. Look at little feet. Look at little feet. Okay, so it's not just a PC problem. That means they haven't fixed it for frickin' anybody yet. But yeah, it's looking alright. This is a butterfly exhibit in here. People come and see the butterflies. That's why they're all congregating. Yeah. I think the zoo's pretty busy. Just gonna pause so we don't get things breeding out of control here. Take that. Yeah, like this is the coolest thing. Like, look at it from down here. It's just so massive. Can you imagine walking into a zoo that has something built like that? Like, I would poo my pants. There's no dispute there. I would definitely poo my pants if I saw that. Alrighty. By the way, anybody want to suggest some more species to put on the wall? Because we've already got red foxes going. We have Sambarian tiger, clouded caddo for Caitlin, timberwolves, and what do we want? Aardvark. Okay. There we go. It would be fitting to say ostrich, but aardvarks are better. That's fair. I've never built an enclosure for aardvark, so I don't really know what they like. But they probably like more either tropical or deserty, I would assume. I'm just gonna finish up this fox habitat while we're here. The things I hate is you can't say hello to the guests and get points. I just did it, though. I can do bats, A-Rock. I definitely can. Yeah. Let's try another one. And A-Rock Garden. Oh, I've got the plan for this. There we go. That I definitely can do. I have an idea in mind and I think you're really gonna like it. Just gonna finish these foxies. Actually, you might hate my idea, but that's okay. I don't care what you think, A-Rock. I'll fight you. I'm in Red Dead Redemption 2, trying to find the compendium animals. I want the buffalo hat. You can do it, man. Oh, I haven't played that game in a minute. I do miss Jimothy. Wouldn't want it any other way. I know. Isn't it just so nice that I go out of my way just to, you know, be a pest to you, A-Rock? You might actually like it, but a rock garden full of bats. 87 after 6 years. Yeah, I don't think I ever 100% of that game. And I really should have. Such a good game. I don't know why I never bothered 100%ing it. Yeah. Pumpkin says hi, and she gone. Oh, I love Pumpkin. Hi, Pumpkin. A beautiful little kitty cat. And I cannot stress this enough. A-Rock has the prettiest cat on the planet. Pumpkin is just a special critter. She is beauty and elegance and just overall the goodest girl. The warthogs are attracting protesters? What did you do? No you, Chip. No you. Yeah. I miss you, Chip. Ark has been lonely without you. Just in case you didn't know. Well, I would have been stealing wyvern eggs too, Chip, if Scorched Earth was on the server. I'm gonna sass you. Oh, yeah, sell a bunch of them. I don't need to sell them all, just sell like all but 3. Found Gamma's body on the shore, by the way. Just AFK'd on the beach. Ooh, 165. Way to start. Starting strong, man. You know, now that you're here, I get to actually sass you about Ark. So, I think the egg laying is kind of slow. And the ORP keeps locking me out of my stuff. So I have to keep picking up all of my stuff. Yeah, if it's possible to turn off offline raid protection, because like it is borking my storage. I have to empty everything out of my storage, pick up the box, and put it back down to be able to get into it. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not. Thank you, Chip. I love you. Yeah, Ark's been doing some janky shit. I don't mind it, it's Ark. I'm used to it. But yeah, server's been odd, to say the least. But I think it's just because my cursed ass is on the server. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's your fault or the server's fault. I think it's just a me thing. Are there aquariums in this? Could you make a turtle pen with a glass window underground? Kind of. Kind of. So if you see what I did here, I built the glass into a wall. And the glass is watertight, so you can like fill water into it. In my other one, I have like an above ground viewing area up here for the guests, and underneath of it, a basement. And so from the top, they can see the beavers up on land, and then they go underneath and they see the beavers swimming. This game is insane, Benny. Like, you can do whatever the hell you want. It's amazing. As long as you don't mind feeling some rage when the game inevitably says you're not connected to the server, or you're trying to place a path. Just ask Sam. Ask Sam about paths. He'll tell you. He's been having a freaking week of it, man. This poor dude. He's had to deal with so much shit. Don't make me talk about it. See, it emotionally destroyed Sam. Oh, the pathing is a nightmare until you're used to it. Yeah, like, this game is mental. Like, I started with just open grass and this one building. That was it. And this is what everybody has chosen to put in. Oh, sorry, Sam. I'm so sorry. But as you can tell, the game sparks a lot of emotions in people. Especially poor Sam. Oh, that was a fun couple hours, wasn't it, buddy? He's not exaggerating. That's the worst part. The pathing in Planet Zoo. Oh, it's nightmare fuel, dude. It is an absolute piss take. There's no other words for the pathing. Oh, and Sam, just try getting those paths to go up and down. That multi-layer paths are the worst thing in this game. They could have made it so much better. There's a billion things they could have done differently. But they were like, let's piss off the player base, you know? We got nothing to do today. Let's just make the pathing as unintuitive and horrendous as physically possible. And just make everybody unhappy, and we'll drink their tears. I mean, that is kind of fun, but yeah, when it comes to some of the path building in this game, it is a level of wild that I cannot describe. That's the biggest problem with the game mechanics themselves. He's so salty. If ever you need to, like, torture Sam for any reason, if any of you take him hostage, just make him redo all of your pathing in Planet Zoo or log into his file and delete all the pathing he's already done. And he'll break. Instantly. Yeah. Yeah, it really paid off, man. Like, some of the work I've put in has really... It looks good. I'm really happy with it. Like, I'm sitting here working on this, and then I'm like, nah, I want to go back over there. You know? Want to go see my monkey hand. Look at it. It's so perfect. It turned out so good. And it was a struggle, let me tell you. I'm sorry, man. I'm telling everybody how to torture you. Yeah, if you want to hurt Sam. Yeah. Yeah, when games intentionally make a mechanic really bad, it's kind of the worst. And it make no mistake, it's intentional. There's no way that any of that was an accident. They were like, what's the stupidest possible way we could do paths? And then that's what they chose to do. If it were me, I'd have it so you like mark a point and mark another point, select the width, boom, path. You know, you could snap to grid, you don't have to snap to grid. You can draw the paths in with your mouse. Oh, full agree, Benny. That's a rough mechanic in there. Several rough mechanics, actually. Wonder how bad those rocks are peeking through. Eh, they're not. I won't complain then. Yeah, this game truly takes the piss with the pathing system. There is no other way to phrase that. Trying to build a path exactly how you want it in Planet Zoo, good luck. You guys didn't even see the struggles that I went through when it was, when I was working on the beavers in my other zoo. Just kill the bounty hunters. Get a bigger bounty. Look, if you know, you should aim for the like highest possible bounty all the time. I don't know how to say this, guys, but I just got my very first mosquito bite of the year. The weather's getting nice, I guess. That is itchy. That is itchy as a mofo. I refuse to pay bounties. Got 10 of them. Yeah. Yeah. Just set the highest bounty possible for yourself. You know? Make it your own personal goal to just be the most obnoxious cowboy. The best way to do that is get a horse, name it Jimothy. Scream every time Jimothy screws you over. Everybody needs a Jimothy. We are Team Jimothy here. Yeah, that's looking like a pile of rocks. Gotta do this whole side and this whole side and the whole top. Yeah, screw it. That's a lot of work. So in here, I'm gonna have to put some staff buildings, methinks. It is looking good. It's just a torturous amount of focus to jiggle my mouse just right. Male horse called Betty Lou. But I like the name Jimothy. Has a nice ring to it. It does. It truly does, man. Non-DLC animal for your franchise park. Well, I gotta think on this. Lemur, peafowl, and tapir are done. Let's go with just habitat animals. Man, you're challenging me here. What would go good with those? This is for the abandoned zoo, right? This'll be fun. Oh, your sandbox. Got you, got you, got you. Server changes made. Thank you, Chip. You're beautiful. Go with... I'm not sure this is base game, but... Go with a reindeer. They're pretty cool. Literally, because they're a cold species. That's DLC? Oh, okay. It doesn't mark what's DLC and what's not for me. You're welcome, female me. Thank you, man me. Chip is the manliest man to have ever manned. Water beef? Wet beef? They call me Man. Also DLC. Giggly coyotes. Are giggly coyotes a thing for you? This is hard because I don't know what the base game animals are because I bought it with some DLC, so I'm not sure. Yeah, giggle puppies. Can you put giggle puppies in the zoo? Because that'd be great. Perfect, do that. Giggle puppies. Do giggle puppies. Perfect. Alright. What's all on the list again? I can afford just about anything. I'm at $1.2 million. So let's do a small exhibit because I was thinking I needed to do a small one. I think we need to make a really cool bat garden. If I can find a good spot for it, that's what'll go in. That could be Aardvark, actually. Staff. Bat garden right by the foxes would work. This might be a challenge. I will never not issue a decent challenge. Let's see if this will fit. That works. And then I gotta go... How do I do this again? Think everything. None. Doors. None. I have to get electricity over here. There we go. Maybe with bats, it has to look a certain way. We'll find out, won't we? People already like it. Look at that. Look at that. So we're gonna make a bat forest here. A bat garden. Now. What the hell do I put it here? I gotta make it look cool. But it also has to be a rock garden. Or a rock. So I'm thinking we put some really cool looking dead shit in here. Yeah. Maybe. That tree is a maybe. Mm. Mm. So many decisions. I don't like the color of those. Oh, this is decisions. There's a lot of decisions to be made here. He said garden, as well as a rock. So I will use these. Hey, Matthew. How you doing today? That's good to hear. Damn it. Fine. Individual coloring it is, because the bat enclosure's in the way. There we go. Oh, I'm not doing too shabby, man. Just casually building. Trying to make a rock garden for A-Rock. Batman symbol. I can try. That's gonna be a difficult one. What can I do? Let's see what we got. It wouldn't be the craziest thing I've done yet in this zoo. But close. Nope. 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 No. Nah. Nope. That ain't the one, man. That ain't it. I am looking for a specific rock. No. No, that's cheating. Close. Very close. That'll do. Now. Let's build it out first so that I can edit everything en masse, you know what I mean? Get the basic idea. Just gonna need bigger rocks. I think that needs to be a little bit bigger. So let's do an outline first. So that'd be the centerpiece. Something kind of like that, I think, would work. Oh, this is just the outline, and then we'll put the rocks in. You know, we actually do have a cool rock for this. That's gonna stand out. They're not quite the right size, maybe, but let's try. Let's see if I can't. If I can upload this to, if I can figure out how to upload this to the Steam thing, that's what I'll do. Because I think everybody's gonna want, you know, a little bit of my crazy design. Let's go with that. Ooh, that's a little hefty. That should do. Starting to look like it. Okay, this is all just purely from memory as well, so don't judge me too harshly. I don't have any reference pictures, and I do my best work looking at reference pictures. Son of a space. Yeah, space engineers. Any game in space seems to be a PC melter lately. I think that's starting to look pretty accurate there. We're making progress. I might want to, yeah. Where's the fun in that if I do that right now? I once had somebody ask me to design a Batman tattoo. It did not go well. I'm a tremendous troll, so didn't go well. Diseases everywhere, please help. Good luck! Quarantine your shit. You can tell at least what it is, A-Rock. I just gotta figure out how exactly I'm gonna get this set up inside the zoo. Because the path is gonna cut through the middle. Because, like, this middle section probably won't be there, but these wings, they might not fit in that little gap. That's okay. I could just move it to right here. We'll all see it. Are you building a Diplocaust? Sure. Yeah. This is a dinosaur. Yeah. That's it. Although I should build a dinosaur in this park. What am I thinking? I don't have a single dinosaur up in this build yet. I have a giant King Kong hand, but not a dinosaur. What's wrong with me? Actually, is there just... No, I probably can't flip that. That's okay. That's okay. I can work with it. I can work with it. Rorschach. Rorschach, ink, I guess? Ink blots? You guys are such weenies. Why I just know that word off the top of my head? No idea. I also cannot spell it. Don't worry, you are not the only one. There's no way I could spell that off the top of my head. You give me a few minutes, I can probably figure it out. It looks good. It looks like something. It looks like something. This is just the first test run. Because I gotta figure out where everything's gonna fit. That arm is a little jank. More than a little. I can work with Jank, though. Oh my god. You guys are such nerds. I love you. There we go. Let's see how it all... It's not quite the right size. That won't quite work. It would fit there. Then you're not really gonna see it. Let me just plunk it there for a little bit while I think. Because I'm gonna have to change the size, most likely. Or try and make it vertical. Yeah, it's a dying giraffe. Where have you guys been? Maybe it's for the best. You're such a dick. Oh, God. Yeah, it's gonna need work, but I like the idea. I'm gonna pull up... Ow! How would I get these rock pieces to fit in a small freaking area? That's the question. 'Cause it's not big. I could go back to the really, really, really tiny rocks and just do a little bat symbol like right here or something. It'd be funny. I'm gonna name a trash can after you, A-Rock. Don't fuck with me, man. You'll learn. 'Cause I could go... Where did I find those teeny tiny rocks? I think it was... No, that's huge. What were they called? There. So it could just go super tiny. Like the smallest pebble garden. Throw you in the bin. Like... Could try and break something in about that big. Again, all from memory. But I think it just doesn't have the right look. Let me just leave those there while I think. Yeah, I think this is gonna work out to be a better size. Ooh, what if I planted like a flower bed? Could do something like that. That's not the worst idea. Like there's a small but interesting plant. Glowing mushrooms? Shut up, Arok. And then we go... Where's the meadow buttercup? Oh, my phone is ringing. Who dat? Hey, Rock, I swear to God, if that's you. If that's you. Okay. I just had to type a word I never thought I'd type in my life. Sorry about that. Red poppies, not what I want. Need little yellow flowers. Just little ones. Just a little. Starting to gaslight myself. Batman's symbol is yellow, right? Dear God, I have not slept in so long. Actually, before I throw those in, I should put the rock piece down. It was an attempt at Batman. With just rocks and no guides, yeah. Trying to think of the best way to do it with flowers. But it's so hard to find usable flowers. We've got glowing mushrooms. Not quite yellow, though. What do I have in here? Might just have to do tiny rocks. Ah, that's gonna hurt to place every single little rock. I can do that, but it's gonna hurt. No easy shapes to use. Well, you're trying. You're trying. Being mean to me is like so easy. Yeah, I just don't have anything that would be really good for 8-bit. How big are these? Oof, too big. How big are these? Too big. How big are these? Too big. This is gonna be me just clicking things. Ooh, how big is this? Ooh, how big is that? And I'm also gonna have to look at a freaking reference because I am... Damn, too small. It's so close. Oh, that could be cool. If I do something... Now remember, this is all just science. So, A-Rock, calm down. I promise you're gonna hate it when I'm done. Yeah, like... I wonder what the other ones look like. Oh, they... Yeah, okay, there's a few different shapes. I think I can make that work. Okay, before I build too much on this, I need to tinkle. I like it. I love it. Already affirmed. Oh, I have to get rid of it now. Shit. A-Rock likes it. Ah. Change of plans, guys. We're just making it out of Bernie's bake signs so that A-Rock hates it. Gotta do what we can to piss him off. Learning how to play this game subliminally while endlessly exploring. Yeah, so step 1, take on projects that make your hair turn gray. Yeah, and that's how you enjoy the game. Let's put down a mascot here. Let's put A-Rock in his, you know, native habitat here. Because you guys need something to stare at that's as brain dead as A-Rock is. While I go get a coffee and take a tinkle and maybe grab a snack on my way back. Yeah. Everybody meet A-Rock. A-Rock meet everybody. Do I have one for... You know what? A-Rock and the rest of the chat for now. The breaks are for the week. I have to pee, Chip. I'm weak. I've got a bladder, man. I got a bladder to think about. And a horrible cough from the haboob rolling in. I said what I said. Be right back. That's just for you. You guys drive me to drink. Kidding. It's just ginger ale. You guys aren't horrid enough to drop me off of, you know, the sobriety bandwagon here, but it's close. Perfect. Just remember, this is all for you, A-Rock. Gotta be some minor adjustments there. And a major adjustment to A-Rock's attitude. I think it needs to be quieter. Yeah, that is crooked as hell. But I like those building materials, so... I think I've got the idea. Now I just need a reference photo. Ah, sucker. Watch this. Watch what I can do. Yeah, I just saved my game. So I think I can do like that. Is it this little rock? It was. Give that a little smoochy. Just, can anybody imagine just being A-Rock and forgetting to save? Couldn't be me. Exactly. Exactly. Not saving is for A-Rocks. Nailed it. Nailed it. Now, pull it up on my phone. Yeah. Just one bump on the wing. And don't need these two. I would be upset. I hope you're upset. All right, so kind of goes like this. Did I do it? I don't know why it's auto-rotating. I shouldn't have that put on. Why is my mouse sticking? It's just mean. Ginger ale is so good. Ginger ale is so good. This is so finicky. I'll do it a third time. You won't. You would. I should know better than to challenge you by now. Whew. I'm holding my breath when I do that. Ah. There you go, you heathens. Hey, A-Rock, save your game. Just save your game. I don't know if anyone's told you that lately. Now, I go back in here. And I scroll. Oh, that's huge. That's not at all the right size. Can I fill this in nice and neatly? Please? Jesus, that's big. That's a little too big, too. That's a lot better. Yelp. Just had to look at a reference picture and figure out how I was gonna place my rocks. Just takes a minute. You know, art takes time. Masterpieces are... They take time. It's okay if a little bit sticks out there. There you go. This is A-Rock's save game reminder. A-Rock, you should save your game. Hell yeah, Sam. Look at you. Rising through the ranks. You're gonna have such an awesome zoo in no time. No time at all, my dude. Why do I do this to myself? Rez, how you doing, man? How are you, how you holding up today? You awake? Your allergies are still whooping you? Yeah. Hey, it could be worse. Do you hear the raspiness in my voice right now? We've got a haboob. So I've been breathing sand for the entire day. Haboob season. Nailed it. Yeah, that wood border is sick. I didn't even know I had that. Yeah, the oxygen's trying to kill us, man. It's definitely trying to kill us. So this is Arox's rock garden. With the Batman logo. Because guess what lives in here? Yeah, right? If I suddenly start to, like, cough and die, I'll be fine. I just sound horrible. I feel okay. I just wish oxygen didn't hurt me so much. Man, let's just take some Claritin together and we'll be fine. Is anybody else in here Team Claritin? Dying of allergies all the time? Or haboobs? Maybe we should take 2 or 4. Boobs. Yep. Put some corpse flowers in here because Arox stinks. I think this is looking pretty fancy. No, I don't like that. I come back from making a drink and all I heard was boobs. I'm talking about the haboobs. The real thing. And that's what's killing my voice. Like, 100%. I almost didn't stream because it hurts so bad to talk. And I was like, nah, Sam needs me. You know? What do I want to put in here? Nah, I don't like that. Yeah. That's why we're all here. I'm sure you're wondering why I've gathered you all here today. And it's just to say that they're great. That'll be the end of stream, actually, because it's the truth, and... Oh, man. We derail so much, guys. Oh, God. Oh, my poor voice. Ah, man, that hurts. It's definitely, it's definitely the one thing that I hate about Portugal. And it's that we get our annual visits from the desert, and it's just like, here you go. You're never gonna be able to breathe again. And they're right. Oxygen hurts. There we go. Look at that. Now we just gotta put A-Rock back in. Beauty. Beauty and grace. I don't like that one. Oh, did it really, DJ? By F1 highlights? I have questions. I have so many questions. Yeah, it's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. I'm just laughing about... Well, we're not being the most PG people right now. we're laughing about the Haboob rolling in over... Or the Haboob residuals, I guess, rolling over from the Sahara hitting Portugal, so... You know, just... being totally mature, totally normal adults on stream. And I swear the lack of sleep has not affected my brain in any way, shape, or form. And building a Batman logo out of rocks and wood has also not affected my brain in any way, shape, or form. Don't believe what the boys tell you here. Totally. Yeah, exactly. See? See, everything's fine. We're fine. Chat, blink if we need help. I can't believe it's by an F1 highlights video. Maybe it's because my voice sounds like a diesel trying to start in the cold. That could be it. I think that's what we'll blame, right? Alright, let's see how that's starting to look. Oh, yeah. We are getting somewhere, boys. We are making all of the progress. It is pretty awesome, but it's also like pretty painful. That's actually that's a really hard one to do. I'm really happy that was the challenge I got though. Do you really? I hardly even know her. Exactly. I think, you know, unhinged streams are the way to go. If you want my opinion. It keeps me awake. Keeps you guys awake. I think being a little bit unstable is good, you know? Too many Karens. We need the good stuff. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Oh man, I had such a conversation about Karens today. Like, I was saying to a buddy of mine that I think instead of like countries being like, oh, you by law have to have military service, I think everybody should have to go on Karen control. Do you know what I mean? Like, you have to work retail for 4 years. Oh, that's why it's being weird. I think you should be forced to work in retail for like 4 or 5 years. And, you know, take your turn controlling Karens. Send the god kids. I mean, yeah, you could. Yeah, like, just imagine a world where everybody has to experience the full wrath of an unbridled Karen. There wouldn't be Karens anymore. People would just knock that off. Nah, I don't like that rock. I said, no, go away. Thank you. I think that's looking like a good bet enclosure so far. The rock placement? Yeah, it's going some sort of way. I'm pretty picky about my rocks. Hence why A-Rock is in the chat. He's my consultant. Me and a Karen sword fighting? Nah, man. Oh, man. I've learned the best way to defeat a Karen is just to do the blank stare. Y'all know the one. That's looking nice. This rock placement over here took me longer than I want to admit. Do not bring your kids. Yeah, I'm definitely not a child-friendly individual. I have the maturity of a cheese puff. I had one tell me not to drive down a road one day, saying it was residents only. Yeah, you just... Okay. And you just go. A-Rock's probably got a sassy comment coming, but... Before I was doing this, I used to cut hair. You can imagine the level of Karendacity that I dealt with every single day. I don't miss it. I will never go back. Well, I'm hoping YouTube works out, so I never have to go back. More waiting, yeah. Yeah, that's facts. There's a lot of waiting in this game. I'm actually not mad with how this A-Rock garden turned out. I ain't mad about it at all. Yeah, if ever you want the full unadulterated Karen experience, mess up their hair. Don't even mess it up, actually. Just do their hair. You will get screamed at the entire time. They will not hold still. And no matter how much of a professional you are not professional enough. Just take it all off. That's what I do to my own hair. I don't want them being associated with me, thanks. I don't want Karen walking around wearing my haircut. Nah. What Karen advice did I miss? Cut their hair. Like, if you want the full Karen experience and you want to see what an unfiltered Karen is capable of, just say oops when you're cutting their hair. That's it. You even just whisper oops under your breath and now you have a fight for your life. It's like the rodeo, man. You gotta hold on for 8 seconds. Yeah, if you've never worked in retail or in like hospitality, you have no idea how the world works. It's just straight up facts. I feel like a lot of people would benefit from like mandated service to serve Karens every day, and then there would be no more Karens every day. Like, if they had to work retail for even 5 minutes, that would just be the end of it. They'd be like, nope, never being rude again. Just when you think a Karen can't get any Karener, they can. I do promise you all that Karens will always surprise you. I'm actually really happy with this. I'm not gonna lie. The zoo is looking so good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the manager just has to say it, and then they're like, I guess you're right. Man, of course I'm right. It's just you have to hear it come from the manager. Yeah, no, I hate it. I never want to. Never again. I don't ever want to work in hairdressing ever again. I've had like clients that you cannot fathom. I've pretended to be the manager on more than one occasion. And let me say, it's so worth it. Oh, man. I've even had my manager just eye roll and walk away. It's been pretty fun. My manager's heard me pretend to be her. One of the worst things, so this Karen came in, gonna delete the old bat. This one Karen comes in and says that, you know, my manager messed up her hair and she's pissed and she wants a refund and all this sort of stuff. Or messed up her kid's hair and she wants a refund and all that sort of stuff. And I was like, I was kind of thinking to myself, because the manager wasn't in. I was like, what do I do? It's like, I'm going to be the manager. Today, I am the manager. Because my manager was nowhere to be found. She, I think, was in Mexico. And so I walked up and I'm like, yeah, I'm the manager. How can I help you? And this lady, dead ass, looks at me and goes, you're not the manager. And I was like, why? Like, why do you say that? And she's like, because you're not fat. Oh, when I told my boss that, she was like, I'm banning them from the store. I was like, yeah, do it. Because that was so rude and so uncalled for. Like, who says that? Who's just like, the manager's a fat lady? Come on. How rude. How absolutely rude can you be? Sounds like I've got stories you need to hear. Oh yeah. I have stared, like, I've stared down at Karen. I just let her yell till she was purple, just screeching at me like some sort of angry banshee. And when she was done, look, I didn't get fired for any of this, if that tells you anything. When she was done, I genuinely thought about petting her nose and go, easy girl, you know? Like, she was one of my horses. But I had a clicker in my pocket because I was training my puppy. So I clicked that and said, good girl. My manager thought that was the funniest shit. Once she chilled out, I said, good girl, clicked the clicker and gave her a sucker. Oh, yeah, she was mad. I got slapped for that one. It was worth it. And do it again. Taking harder hits, it's fine. I am an absolute troll at my best, and at my worst, I am just the last person you want to cross. Oh yeah. There was no reason to fight Taz. She did it in front of 3 security cameras. All 3 of them in my store picked up the slap. And I just kept laughing because I did not give a shit. I was like, I think I need a raise. Like, that was the only thought, is I need a frickin' raise if I'm gonna stay. I stayed there for 5 years at that one store. I've done really stupid things trying to get fired, but it's just like, at some point people just stop caring. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's just like, whatever. Nope, I never got a raise. Well, I did. But not for that. And not a good raise. Spent 5 years of my life working there for 25% raise. Ooh, a little taste of Portugal. Olive trees. Well, I guess we gotta sneak one of those in somewhere. That doesn't look very nice over here. It'll work. I've told my people to just tell them they're the manager. They get to have fun and I don't deal with it. Exactly. It's exactly it. One time, like my boss, like the owner of the store, he's a real stickler for things. One of the things he wanted me to do was to shake everybody's hand that came through the door. Everybody. You know, the second I go to take their haircut, you know, I have to shake their hand and say hello. And I get it. A lot of people think that's respectful. I think that's gross. I am a germaphobe. So therefore, that's a no from me, Simon. So he's like, oh, shake hands, shake hands. And then, so one time, the client's coming up to the till because I called him. And my boss is standing right there. And he's like, you better shake his hand this time. And he watched the dude put his hand down his pants, scratch his nuts. And I looked my boss dead in the eye and I said, you shake his hand. I'm not paid enough. Like, just eat my absolute ass. I'm not, no, people are disgusting and I will not shake a hand. There's no amount of money that you can pay me that will be enough to shake that hand. And it ain't even just because I'm gay, man. That's just nasty. I don't care who you are. That's gross. Like, and then the boss is like, you don't have to shake this guy's hand. I'm like, I ain't shaking no hands. You all do this. Like, not a chance. I am out. Never, 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 never. If I know you, then we'll talk. Always digging for something. The good old perineum tickle, but ugh. God, that's still not even the grossest thing I've seen, man. My job was horrible, and I never want to go back. I will do anything to not have to go back to that. Have any of you ever seen a waxing strip get up and move? Because I have. No exaggeration. The waxing strip was moving. Yep. I said exactly what I said, Dad. Yeah, I had to do things, man, in my career. I swear, if anybody had to do my job for a day, they'd never be rude again. Want to ask more, but I'm also scared. So, this lady comes in while I'm still in hair school. And in hair school, you're not allowed to refuse a client. Just the way it goes. You have to, if a client comes in and is put with you because you're training, you don't get a choice. You just do whatever they ask with the supervision of a teacher. And the teacher was talking us through how to do a crotch wax. You know? Do a little bikini Brazilian, you know? Pretty typical thing to have to do in the beauty industry. It shouldn't be scary. It's just genitals after all. And so she's teaching us, and she's not really looking at what she's doing. And she applies the wax strips. And then has us young, bright, cheery-eyed people with a sense of, you know, hope in this world to go in and tear the wax strip off. After that first strip comes off, and we put it on the table, calls the next person for the second strip. Me. And I happen to notice out of the corner of my eye that there's movement. There's actual goddamn movement happening out of the corner of my eye. So I look down and I see the wax strip just twitching. And then I realize what I'm looking at. So I, in the calmest possible manner, call the teacher to the side and I'm like, look, I'm really not comfortable with this. She's like, you have to, it's for the credit. I was like, no. It's just a crotch. I don't care. But there's a health issue you might want to look at. And she was like, what do you mean? She's like, I looked when I put the wax strip on. I was like, no, you didn't. Go look at the wax strip now. So she looks and she's like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, I am not pulling that off. Turns out this lady knew that she had the little critters living in the basement. I was hoping that we would wax them off so her husband didn't find out. Welcome to hell, everybody. These are my recurring nightmares. Yeah, little creepy crawlies up in there, Taz. And I got in so much trouble for saying I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. Yeah, the groin was alive with the sound of crab rave. Yeah. Yeah, don't think about that before bedtime. You're gonna never sleep again. I promise. the nightmares I had. I told Caitlin that and she almost cried. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I've seen things in my career, man. I have had my scissors stabbed through the back of my hand. I have watched two Karens fist fight it out in the salon. Yeah, but that one sticks with me the worst. That genuinely might be one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. Truly. And I've had to pull rose thorns out of a horse's sheath. So we've been in some situations. And I think that, you know, if you put the average person through those, you'd never have a rude customer again. Ever. I was just eating cottage cheese. I can't eat cottage cheese because of the things I've seen, Chip. And yes, exactly where you're thinking. I'm never going back. So we have to make this YouTube channel work because I'm never going back. Please, y'all, help me. I don't think I could take it if I had to go back. God, that looks nice. Yeah. Sounds like old Nom stories from a vet. Exactly. I've had enough of life for the day. I've got more than 10 years of absolute dog shit job. Y'all don't know, man. You don't know until you've had to do it. I've given some advice in my time. One of the biggest pieces of advice that I can offer to all of you is don't get into a business where you have to do pedicures. It's gross. Don't do it. It's not just because it's feet, it's because it's really unkempt feet. Like, I feel bad when somebody can't look after themselves, right? Like, then I, of course, have no room to judge. But if somebody's looking after everything but their feet, that's when you have a real problem. Got that dead eye look after this episode. I've had that dead eye look since the day the waxing strip crawled away. I still have flashbacks. Ugh. It doesn't feel good to ever think about. Gimme, Chit. You ever think about whales? I do, all the time. So, for those of you who don't understand what Arok just said, and why, that would be my fault. He was having a rough day. Oh no, he was having hiccups. This was the hiccups thing, right? And one of the cures for hiccups is laughter. So he's sitting there, he's hiccuped for how many days in a row? And I dead ass just, there's a moment of awkward silence, and all I say is, do you ever think about whales? And he laughed so hard it cured the hiccups. Yeah, he doesn't want to hear any more of the horror that I worked in. He's done. He can't take it anymore. Which I think is hilarious, because, like, come on. If I can survive it, you can survive it. Yeah, none of these are cool. Not a single one. Yeah. Me and Mr. Arag used to hang out all the freaking time. He is a wild human being. If ever you want to set him off, that's all you have to say. You ever think about whales? And he'll implode. But now you can just talk to him about moving wax strips and yeah, he'll go away real quick. So how many of you guys are gonna have nightmares tonight? You're so welcome, by the way. I do all the time, Taz. My curse. I'm doomed to live with seeing that for the rest of my life. Think, you guys just heard about it. I lived it. Like, you're so lucky. You live such a blessed existence, all of you. None of you will ever have to see that. Hopefully. Do you question what you guys get up to on your weekends? Well, yeah, hopefully that's not something you'll ever have to encounter. There we go. A-Rock's Bat House. I know. By the way, A-Rock, the weather sucks. The air is brown because it's all sand. I would like oxygen back in my lungs. It'd feel great. And now you want to draw a wax strip with legs. Oh god. Just trust me, man. Y'all never want to get into the beauty industry. It ain't glamorous. I didn't get into it because I was like, I like doing hair. No, I got into it because it was like, it's art. I can do art and get paid for it. Now I see why there's such a demand, you know? Okay, I'm gonna stop touching that because I think I'm happy with it. Remember when we are laughing? We're here. Yeah, we're always kind of laughing. We always laugh at least a little bit. Yeah, it really does feel like it's been forever, Iraq. I know it hasn't really been that long. But it does feel like a time. I feel like there's been times where me and you have pretty much single-handedly made sure that our friends can make money on YouTube. We're just bad people. Like, it's not intentional, it's just we're funny. I guess now it only makes sense that you do it to me. Here we go. There's your bat garden. It's quite popular. And I think I actually really like it. I think that's probably the most overkill that I could have done for bats. You won't be getting a haircut in Canada. It's like that everywhere, man. It's like that everywhere. You guys want to know a really fun but disgusting fact? How many of you guys have white flakes in your hair? What is your word for that? What do you think it is? Oh, please. No, wait. What do you think those white flakes in your hair are? They're not the gross thing. It's actually not dandruff, Taz. Dandruff. Don't ask me how I know. Because it's gross. And so dandruff is actually yellow, waxy, and smells like a really stinky cheese. And that would be dandruff. What you have is just dry skin. So at least you can feel a little bit better about yourself if all you have is white flakes. It's not dandruff. It's dry skin. Get a better conditioner. Solved. But dandruff smells. You can smell that person before you see them. I promise. It's very, very putrid. My balls have dandruff then. Oh god. Yeah, get some Head and Shoulders for your nuts. Yeah, it's waxy to the touch. And it smells like moldy cheese. Like it really stinks. It stinks to high hell. See, it's useful information. And definitely less gross than curling wax strips, but still pretty gross. And like any untreated scalp condition will have a little funk to it. But I tell you, dandruff is one of the worst smelling things I've ever encountered. I had a client with necrosis of the scalp, and that smelled worse than dandruff. So somebody convinced this poor man that shampoo gives you cancer. And he believed it. Like, this isn't just a haha, this is funny. No, like, the person who convinced him of this believed it as well. And this guy went, I don't know, 10 years without washing his hair, something like that. Just putting water on it. Like, just water, nothing else, just water. Smell of that man. Oh. But legally, and to keep my employment, I'm not allowed to turn him away because I couldn't confirm it was anything contagious. So I had to take him for a haircut. I sit him down in my chair and I start trying to comb through his hair. Chip, don't put food in your mouth. And his scalp starts to raise off as I'm combing through his hair. His head had advanced necrosis. And I had to send him, I cut all of his hair that I could off so that the doctor could see what was going on. Sent him to the emergency room. Because I'm not allowed to diagnose, even though I knew what it was just by looking at it and by the smell. I've had to deal with animals with the same infection. And so unfortunately, we had to go through all that. And I gave him a coupon for a free I will fix your hair when it grows back coupon. You know what I mean? Dude uses shampoo now. Y'all are welcome. I just think hygiene is important. Taz is gonna start crying pretty soon. This is great. Get used to it. You go nose blind to people's hygiene eventually. I've seen things, guys. All of you would be scarred for life, crying for your mommies, if you had to deal with some of the shit I've had to deal with. Gotta figure out what to put in here. I'm gonna make this look like a jungle. Some stores. Let's start on that. Oh, man. Seriously, everybody who's like, oh, being a hairdresser is so easy. I'm like, yeah, you do it. You do it. You wouldn't last a day, man. Y'all would keel over, vomiting, probably crying. Like, I truly, honestly believe that most people would cry. So long story short, that's why horror movies don't scare me anymore. Tip shot water, that's exactly what I wanted. That is so weird that it's trying to make my path the wrong size. Great, love that. Thank you, Planet Zoo, for having a totally normal pathing system. You're quitting. I mean, I yelled at Chip to make sure he spat his food out before I went ahead with that one. Consider that the nicest thing I can offer you. Is at least a warning. Looks fine. Wow, I can't snap anything right here. Right there it is. Why am I still listening? I can make it worse. I'm just here to hear the, oh god, no, please no. That's all I'm here for. I live for chaos. I will do anything I can to cause it. I will gladly sow every single ounce of chaos into my own chat if I can. Are you guys all seriously telling me you've never had a gross job? Like you've never had to do anything gross at work? It's just me. I just went into the most disgusting career. I'm already crying. Either A-Rock is really far behind, or he's still processing. I can't believe you guys have never had to do something disgusting at work. What a privilege. What a goddamn privilege. And these stories I'm telling you, they are not unique to me. Always tip your barber, your hairstylist, whoever does your nails, tip them. For God's sake, tip them. They deserve it after what they've been through. You might not be the gross one, but tip them to make up for the ones that are gross. I promise you'll never have a hairstylist who hates you if you tip them well and tell them how much they're appreciated. Oh, tons more. Some that probably aren't even like... They'd probably get me banned off YouTube. I'll give you a funny one, though. I'll give you a funny one. How's that? It's gonna make you wince, but it's not gross, necessarily. How about just trust me and go with it? So when I was back in hair school and we were taking our waxing class, yes, that waxing class, we had to learn how to do a Brazilian and its relative, the Brozilian. Now, I didn't have to do the Brozilian. I was learning the Brazilian. I got lucky in the sense that no other man came in to get the waxing done. We were just told the theory of it, but a bunch of the actual waxers had to practice. So this one of the stylists, her boyfriend came in. And she just said, "I'm volunteering you for something. Just trust me. Trust me, bro." Was pretty much her exact words to this poor man who had no idea what the hell he was stepping into. So in he walks, and all of us stylists know what's going on. And we're all like playing the funeral march in our heads. We're like, this poor bastard. He really loves her. Like, this poor bastard. He really, really, really loves her. There's no dispute there. Those two should get married. He loves her and he has no idea what's about to happen. So the time comes, his name is called, he gets up. And he walks across the room to the waxing room. He is really happy with himself, but nobody has told him what he just signed up for. He gets to the room, he's told to strip down. You know, drop trow. Because you gotta do what you gotta do. And then he realizes the reality of what's going to happen. And it ain't just a frontal wax. Brazilian is front to back, boy. It's the whole shebang. And this sweet, kind, gentle man let out a screech that I've never heard a living being make in my life as they pull the wax off. Oh, my heart hurt for him. I felt so bad. But I didn't know his girlfriend didn't really tell him until I saw the look of optimism. When he came into the building, he was like, hey, babe, how's it going? All happy to see her. And we're like, oh, he doesn't know. They're married now. That might be the worst part. But I mean, she's got a man who is there for her. If he could support her through all of that, you know? Think about that. They, after what she put him through, they got married. A-Rock is going to be traumatized for a few years. It's fine. He'll get over it. Maybe. I mean, I stress the shit out of some of my friends, man. Oh, he'll live. He'll live. He's probably just puking. Let it happen. He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, I had to, convince a buddy of mine to be a test dummy for me. He's heard my horror stories. This particular friend. He knows. He knew all this. And I still convinced him to come be my test dummy for a class that I wanted to take. And God, I love that man. He was so patient. So I was taking a straight razor shave class. And my buddy actually trusted me for that shit. No guards. Just straight razor. Right to the face and throat. I didn't even nick him a single time, but you know who did? The instructor did. That's who, not me. I didn't nick him a single time. Oh, he's a really good friend. He's supported my career in many, many ways, but when I heard that we were doing Brazilian waxing, I did not call him. Even I went, no, I love him too much. There is no chance that I am putting that man through that. But now if it were A-Rock, absolutely. Be like, hey, buddy, I need your help with something. Poor guy. He's gonna go hide for a few hours now. He's gonna need a lot of therapy after that. And he's only hearing about it. It really doesn't hurt much. Just don't wax the sensitive areas. Like, it won't hurt your legs. Armpits sting. Chest can kind of hurt. I have some clients that say it doesn't hurt at all. And I have some that say it's the worst pain of their life. Like, I would argue that a tattoo hurts more than if you're waxed by somebody properly. But if you don't know it's coming, I imagine the pain is a little worse than usual, you know? Oh. Oh, my dog just threw up. Ah, it's not just you guys I'm making sick. She just peeped on my sofa. Are you having fun barfing on my couch? Well, good thing that couch cover needed a wash anyways. She'll clean it. I'm not really too concerned. And before you guys go, oh, that's gross. No, the dog loves eating its own vomit. They all do it. If she would like to eat her own puke, I say let her. She's old and has autoimmune problems. Ooh, the stomach's got a sting. Why would you do that? Are you crazy? Like, that makes me wince just thinking of, that's a sensitive spot, dude. Well, at least the vomit's not my spot on the couch. You're so disgusting, Goose. So disgusting, dude. Like, dude, what would compel you? Truly, what would compel you to wax your stomach? What's the thought process there? I'm genuinely curious. I have to know. There's no way your stomach's that hairy. Bought me some strips. She wanted to test them. Oh, man. Why didn't you just do your arm like a normal person? Yeah, that's looking kind of nice. Ugh. Gator, that's a gross noise you're making there. Oof. Oh, you got your whole face waxed off. There, see? That's still more normal than the stomach. And hi, Caitlin, we were telling the crawling wax strip story that you know so well. I knew it would hurt, but I was not expecting that type of pain. Yeah, I would have told you. Maybe. You figured. Yeah, they heard the necrotic scalp, the moving waxing strip, the smell of dandruff. It's been a great day. And they also just listened to my dog throw up on the sofa. It's been great. Nice. I know, right? Caitlin, your favorite story is the crawling wax strip, right? Promise you guys, she loves it and hates it, but mostly loves it. You want to see what I made today, Caitlin? This is A-Rock's Bat Garden. We got the little Batman in there. And it's also a rock garden. Get it? Because A-Rock? And that's his mascot right there. The dodo. Because he has a dodo brain. I chased him off. He's out for the day. He can't take any more hairdresser talk. He's done. He tapped out. Yeah, so I spent more than enough time on this, I'd say. Way more than enough time. This was most of the stream, I think, just getting this place. And then I started working on this, but got bored. Absolutely. Yes. I wonder where my bats are hanging out. There's one. So cute. Little bat. Isn't he cute? Yeah. It is coming along. I've fallen behind on your playlist, Caitlin. I won't lie. I've been so busy moving. And with your Planet Zoo streams, I actually want to see what's happening, so I can't put them on in the background. You know what I mean? So I'm a bit behind. I will catch up. I just got a lot of catching up I gotta do. More than I would like. What? This is a game you actually want to watch. You can lurk to it like Sam's doing right now if he isn't throwing up. Watch him come out of left field and yell at us. Oh, he hasn't. This is strange. I was waiting for him to come out of left field. He must be really focused on his zoo. Since we're all addicted to this damn game. Thanks, beautiful. I appreciate that you do copyright free just for me. I heckin' appreciate it. Forget which, like, episode I'm on. So many people have gotten into this game. I have gotten so many people absolutely hopelessly addicted. I mean, well, we know Sam's playing. And now I'm on your homepage. What the hell is happening, man? Where is everybody if I'm on the homepage? Well, I guess if I'm on your homepage, you have to subscribe. You can come here and bitch about Karens with me all day. I think it's a sign if I'm showing up on your homepage. I think it's a sign. Done, you big Karen. Thank you. I do my best. Yes, do a speed build. It is in fact not Karen. I know, it's surprising, right? That's been that's where everything derailed. Or was it when A-Rock started talking about peeing pants? I don't know. Everything's been derailed today. It's the dust in the air. Yeah, I am not Karen. Yeah, we like to bitch about Karens. I had the conversation with Archie today, man. Like, if we just made everybody work retail once in their life, there would be no more Karens. Just is how it is, you know? Oh, right. So, you watched one Tarantula video, now they're in my home feed. I don't know what he clicked. He said I was on the... What was it? What's it called? The recommended? Right next to an F1 video. I don't know. I was making a joke that it's because my voice sounds like a diesel truck trying to start today. Yeah, so I had to call my my power company today, Caitlin, because they were like, we don't have your information. We don't have your information from the deed. The deed wasn't enough. I was like, what? So I called them and they're like, yeah, we see that you sent some files over. And I was like, yeah, I sent 8 files. I sent my entire deed over. So I sent 8 files. And the lady goes, well, I only have 3 files. And 3 is not 8. And I just lost it laughing. I couldn't breathe. For some reason, just the sheer deadpan of her today, it broke me, man. I was crying on the phone laughing. And I was like, you're right. 3 is not 8. Like, how observant. What a good job, buddy. Oh, it was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I just laughed way too hard. That shouldn't have been as funny as it was, but it was absolutely fucking hilarious in my opinion. It was so deadpan, and with her accent, it was even funnier. So I was like, I can't even breathe at this point, right? So we finally get through the call or whatever. And I was just like, yeah, if I don't hear anything, I'll call back in 3 days, not 8. And then I started laughing again, and I couldn't control myself because I'm just a freaking immature asshole. Like, I thought that was the funniest shit ever. She was laughing too, though, so like I wasn't being a dick to her or nothing. We were just having a really stupid laugh about the worst things. Like, right, you only get so many opportunities to make a service worker laugh, and yeah, she got me that time, though. She really got me. And I'm not at all mad about it. That was the funniest shit that I wasn't ready. I was grabbing my coffee and putting it to my face when she said that. You know the hyena laugh. Yeah, you can't just let a joke go without completing it, you know? You have to finish the joke. Like, you got it. You can't just leave that hanging out there. That's looking foresty. I dig that. Like I was chatting with Archie today, talking about customer service interactions and stuff. And we both came to the agreement that if everybody had to work retail, customer service, or hospitality, that there wouldn't be mean people anymore. Like, there just would not be. At that point, it's like forcing respect on other humans. I don't think I'm wrong. Like, as somebody who has had to be a jerk on more than one occasion, like, we don't do anything to instigate it. People just come at us and we're like, yo, we haven't done anything to you at all. You're just coming out swinging. I don't want that one. I don't want that one. I want this one. I like this tree. Lots of coverage. Yeah, like, I had this person call me and they were like, hey, I want to book a cut for New Year's. I was like, I'm sorry, we don't do any reservations. You'd have to come in on New Year's. Can I ask what you're looking for? And they're like, well, so I want like a blowout and want my hair curled. I was like, I'm sorry, we don't carry the tools for this. We don't carry all we have is a blow dryer. We don't carry round brushes, we don't carry flat irons, we don't carry curling irons. She's like, okay, well then what about this? Like a roller set. I was like, we don't carry rollers. And then her smart ass opens her mouth and she goes, so how do you even cut hair? Ma'am, we cut hair with scissors. And I did not get fired. I fought myself so hard to say it that calmly. Ma'am, we cut the hair with scissors. We just don't do the styling. Oh, man. She was like yelling at me too. I would have been in such a better mood if she was just like, oh, so like, then what do you do? We just cut hair. I wouldn't have been such a dick. But no, she had to come at me. So ma'am, we cut hair with scissors, not with straightenings. Whatever the hell you want. Like, have a thought. Have a thought. Take this minute and think about what you just said. Exactly. I can cut your hair like a Jedi. Let me just get my goddamn laser sword. I know there's a word for it. I just know it pisses people off if I call it a laser sword. It is intentional. Yeah. I want a laser sword. I also want a laser sword. I wonder if it'd be any good to cut hair with, though. That's really my curiosity. I wonder if it just burn all the hair, like cook it, or if it's so quick that it doesn't burn all the way up, you know? These are the real questions. I think swords should be socially acceptable again. You know? I don't think swords should be just for weebs anymore. Wait, they aren't? No, apparently you're a complete dorkosaur if you own a sword. Mine was nerdy, and I will fully admit I'm a dorkosaur for owning it back in Canada, but it's, you know, literally Legend of Zelda sword. Don't worry about it. Yeah. This is the backhand. That doesn't matter as much. Show me that sword. I don't have it here. It's all the way back home. Oh, it used to be home. Or else I would. I totally would. It was really cool, though. We're gonna put you guys zoomed in on a cute little face somewhere, because guess who has to tinkle again? Guess who's been sitting at the computer for, oh my god, 3 hours. Holy crap. That is cute, but it's not cute enough. Sorry, Taz. I don't know where the other fox is. It's probably not in there. I think that will do. I'm so weak, dude. I got a little bladder. Yeah. I'm sorry, I have to pee. And also that I didn't bring my sword with me to Portugal. I'll be back. Let me piss. Dog puke is sufficiently cleaned. I just gotta take the cover off and throw it in the wash later. And back to normal. There we go. Yeah, it's probably her meds. She always gets a little sicky. Comes with the territory of owning a sick dog. I might need to pee again. I have been drinking it's hot in my house today. It's like, probably feels like 30 degrees in here. So I've probably downed like, oh, I just downed a ginger ale. Couple coffees. Probably like 6 liters of water. Look at that. People like the bat. How are they doing? Okay, the bats make a lot of money. Yeah, I've been going through a lot of fluids. And the dry air isn't helping either. If y'all had to just have a mouthful of sand all the time, you'd be drinking as much as I am too. I'm still thirsty. That's the worst part. Go away, nighttime. Thank you. I don't know how you survive. Sheer stubbornness, I guess. I'm not really sure. Those wolves are so frickin' annoying. Oh, that's what that noise is. I think it's the education. That was a weird noise. Yeah, it's sandy as hell out here right now. And everything tastes like dirt. It beats snow. Oh, hold on. Wife's texting. I had to tell her the dog got sick. Yeah. She agrees with me, it's probably just the meds. I didn't notice a fever. So I just gotta keep my eye on her. If she gets feverish tonight, then I'm off to the vet. Oh. Did I call the power guys? Yes, I did. Oh my god, she is texting me a lot. My phone doesn't usually go like this. This is the most messages I've ever had. I feel so special. You okay, little one? Yeah, you're gonna go sit on top of the old one, huh? What? Come here. Come here. I don't think Chet's gotten to say hi to you. Come here. Sit. Sit. Really? You feeling that sick? Can you speak? Can you speak? Yeah? Can you say hello, chat? Say hello, chat. Goose. 2 syllables. Sit. 2 syllables. Nope. We just have snorties. We got snorties. Got butt scratches. Her energy is fine, so I'm not too concerned. Come here. Gooseberries. Gatorade. Good girl. I know you're upset. I know. I know. You're heckin' upsetty. Yeah. That's looking nice. I'm so sure I put 2 foxes in here, and I ain't seeing the second fox. Yeah, it's only showing 1 fox. I will get it a girlfriend fox. There we go. My poor girl. Oh, she's so mad. She's so mad. Were you guys even able to hear her bark? She's kind of quiet. That was like her loudest bark of all time. Oh my god. Stop doing this. Holy shit. You heard her? Yeah, that's a huge bark out of her. She's normally super quiet. My other one doesn't bark unless, like, the world is ending. She's a sweet little monster. We got capybaras. And we're gonna change this fox's name to Blue Cheese. Holy shit. Yeah. That's looking nice. The poor thing. She's just curled up in all the pillows being upset about herself. I love her so much. But she's so disgusting. Exactly. Exactly. She knows. She knows. Gator knows best. So her name is Ellie. She's named for The Last of Us. Sheva is named for Resident Evil, obviously. So my dogs have zombie names. That's the whole shtick with them. But Ellie goes by Ellie Gator, Goob, Scooby Goose, Goose, Gooseberries, Gatorade, Smelly Ellie, Jelly Ellie, Chunky Monkey, Fatty McFat. Yeah, she's got a lot of nicknames. She's the sweetest thing. But she also goes by Guccifer, Satan. She's got all the nicknames. And then Sheva goes by Chevy, Chevrolet, Rolex, Baby Girl, Bony Butt. What else do I call you, Chevy? Heavy Chevy. Sometimes we call Ellie Smelligator. Yeah, my dogs have the best nicknames. Sheva has her own song called the Baby Girl Song. We sing it to her all the time. They're very well loved. These little weirdos. Despite what they'll tell you. They'll tell you that nobody ever gives them attention. That they don't get treats or whatever, but the vet told Ellie she has to go on a diet because she's fat. And she is. I won't deny it. Gooseberry Grapes is fat. So in Portuguese, because we call her Alligator, and we always thought that was a really good name for her. It does translate to Portuguese, which might be the greatest thing of all time. So alligator is Jacaré. So we call her Jacarelli. Because it... Yes, you... little potato. So we call her Jacarelli. And the Portuguese think that that might be the funniest thing of all time. Pretty damn sick. Sam was telling me last night he doesn't have a hello option in the game. That's weird. Yeah, he was saying that earlier. He should. But I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work on console. The dog is like pouting at me so hard right now. I do not know what she wants. I think she just feels sick and wants comfort. But I don't know. But if she sits there and keeps annoying me, I might have to wrap up a little early just because she is extremely annoying when she wants to be. Like, people don't understand, but this dog genuinely talks. And not just like, not like my husky. No, no. Gator screams for attention. The husky screams too, but not like Miss Goose. Miss Goose is... she will yell and wake the neighbors. I just want to get a few more things done, and then I can. I might have to take her to the place that isn't indoors. There's words that I can't say in this house. Anybody who's had a smart dog understands the plight that there's words that to most people don't have meaning. Well, to most people's dogs don't have meaning. But I will tell you, my dog not only understands. I've taught my dog to... Goose has learned every trick in the book. Like, she is exceptionally intelligent. So when I tell her to say, you know, say hi, chat, and then I give her a symbol with my hands for 2, I put 2 fingers up and then I say 2 syllables, she will do 2 barks. If I ask her what her problem is, she'll mumble at me. Just forever. She will just mumble and tell me all of her woes and strifes. Because life is hard, you know? Like, it's... The world is brutal out there. The opposite of inside is, not inside. Yeah. I can't say it or she's gonna be up my asshole. She's vicious. Like, I love her. But she can be a real bully. Hard on here. Man, it's hard work having a dog that's smarter than most humans. It could be worse, though. It really could. Sheva does every single thing that I do. So if I do it, Sheva has to do it. So I ran to the bathroom one day and I threw up. That's a normal human body function to do. So I'm in the bathroom puking and my dog comes in to check on me. She took one look at me and barfed. Because she is a monster. Which only made me barf harder. But I find that Gooseberries is somehow worse than Sheva. She's actually the devil. She does high fives. And you can tell her what, like, to do each foot. She does lay down, play dead, roll over, fist bump. Speak with syllables, whisper, peekaboo, touch, point, and then she knows human words. So if I talk about specific foods, I hear attitude out of her. If I talk about certain meals, she knows those words. If I talk about the 4-wheeled movement machines, she knows that one. Welcome back, Caitlin. If I talk about... If I say a version of would you like, she knows that. I can't talk about going anywhere. Except for crazy. One of her favorite words in the world is green beans. And her head just flew up because I said that. Not today. You're sick. You're puking. Not today. You are the barf machine, honey. You don't get any. There we go. I think that's perfect. She knows drink. When she needs water, she will knock her bowl over until it's at my feet. She knows the H word for when you have an appetite. And because she's on prednisone, I don't dare ever say that word out loud. Never, never, never. There's some things you just can't say in my house. No, stop trying to inbreed. That is illegal. Get out of here, you. Boy, the connection is having a rough time today. I don't think it's gonna let me sell my animals. Thanks, Planet Zoo, for all your server problems. Oh, people are coming over here now. There we go. Overall, I think we're not doing too bad. Oh, they're constant for me, Caitlin. Sam's having the same problem. I don't know if Ostrich is having the same problem. But yeah, it's affecting even console players. Yeah, let's go find somebody cute to zoom in on. Giant hand of monk. Let's zoom in on a monkey. Let's find somebody here. One of the apes, monkey, gibbons, whatever. Let's find somebody who's doing something cute. Hello, Chungus. Wow, that's a little zoomed in. There we go. There you go. Seriously, another one of my capybaras is about to inbreed. Well, let's go put a stop to that. You guys are all heathens. Steve, get out of here, man. Arturo, get out of here, man. That'll do. Why is there a... Oh, it's for the wolf. Yeah, can't click on the cappies if they're in the bush. Those guys are feeling the love tonight. I know, they're relentless. Relentless creatures. So I say, anybody who wants capybaras in their zoo, you better be prepared. Oh, this guy's being cute. Hello, buddy. You have very soulless, dead eyes. Are you unhappy? What's wrong with you, buddy? No, you're perfectly happy. You just have trauma. It's okay. We all do. All of us are traumatized. Every single one of us. Put all the babies on birth control? Yeah. Yeah, usually. That's usually what I do. I should have done that before starting the stream. That would have been smart. Yeah, I'm gonna go deal with the sicky dog and see what's up with her and see why she's harassing me so. It might be time for the not indoors for a couple minutes and see if that makes her feel better. Yeah, so from what it looks like, my furniture should arrive on the 10th. My internet should arrive on either the 12th or the 14th, I think. So I should be totally moved in, like, real soon. I'm not saying the word, man. She's a psychopath. She has not stopped staring at the back of my head. I feel like I'm in danger, so I'm not saying the word. But yes, I will be in a new office soon. Once I'm all set up, I will stream the first day I am able to. And this trauma monkey will stare into your soul. Wonder if I can get any closer. There we go. So once I'm in the new office, you guys will know because I'll probably be streaming on the wrong days. And won't that be nice? I'm glad you hate it, Taz. That's what I'm here for. That's why I'm here. I'm here to make you uncomfortable. Look at him. Isn't he just a cute little thing? And he just so cute. Don't you just love him? Yeah. Yeah, I also am freaked out by primates in general. But yeah, you guys have a good rest of your day. I was gonna do super long stream, but if the dog is feeling sick, I should probably go deal with that and clean it up if another vomit occurs. Maybe I'll wash the couch before wife gets home. So laundry and dishes for me tonight. Woo! Yeah, I will let you guys know when everything is done. I will put an announcement the day of my next stream. Oh, we will, Taz. Don't worry. It's normal for her, and this is a very unusual year for me. But yeah, we'll be fine. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Love you guys. Bye. See you later. Keep an eye on the Discord. I'll pop it up in case there's any lurkers who aren't in it. I'm gonna kill you, Taz. I'm not saying it. She's dirty looking me. I'm not getting slapped. Not for you. No way. No how. But we'll see what she does. I'll see if she'll drink. And if not, then we have to go. But yeah. I'll see you guys hopefully next week when everything's set up. Can't kill a babe like me, bro. Well, you tell that to Goose. Goose will get you. Don't you worry. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out today. It was fun. I will keep you all as updated as I can. Bye, friends. Bye. Say bye, monkey.